Today, we're diving into some shocking statistics just released by the FBI, and in it, it reveals which cruise lines are the most dangerous and the safest based on actual incidents. And you might be surprised by what's inside. Let's roll the intro. Hey, welcome to the Midships channel. It's your Captain Corey. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel today. And I want to get started with a question of the day. Let me know in the comments down below, and no cheating, who do you think is the most dangerous cruise line here in the United States? The one you think you're most likely to become a victim of crime on board. Now, there's some serious things to cover here in this video today, but a quick reminder first, if you love cruising and you wish you could do it more often, I just released basically a masterclass in how I'm able to cruise almost twice as much for the same amount of cruise dollars spent. That video released last night, and it will be set up for you to play automatically at the end of this video. But right now, on with the video. Some eyebrow-raising stats were just released by the FBI under what's called the Cruise Vessel Security and Safety Act. It's a US law that was enacted in 2010 that requires cruise lines to report serious crimes, assaults, and suspicious deaths directly to the FBI. And today we're ranking the most popular cruise lines from the safest to the most dangerous based on these recent statistics. But there's one really important thing as we're getting started. All of the numbers for crimes that I present to you here today in this video, well, they're much lower than what you would find here on land in the United States on average. So the biggest takeaway here is, even if your favorite cruise line is listed most dangerous in America, it's still likely safer to cruise with them than it is to just go about your business on land. Kicking off, we have some surprising outliers as the safest cruise lines in America, namely MSC and Celebrity Cruise Line, both of which reported just one onboard incident each in the latest crime data. At first glance, these low numbers might make them seem like the safest bets that you can find, but there's a little more to consider. While these numbers are much lower compared to other cruise lines, it's crucial to remember that even one incident is one too many. MSC is known for its stylish European flair, and Celebrity for its upscale vibes, both offering unique cruise experiences. However, these incidents that occurred on board were of a very serious nature and serve as a reminder that safety should never be taken for granted on a cruise, no matter how luxurious or fancy the cruise line might seem. Next up on our list is Disney Cruise Line, a name that's synonymous with family fun and magic at sea. According to the latest FBI data, Disney reported just 4 incidents during the second quarter of 2024, making it one of the safer options out there for families or individuals to cruise on. But before you book that next magical voyage, it's important to know that among the incidents reported were several very serious assaults of physical nature, proving that crime can indeed happen anywhere. While Disney goes to great lengths to create a safe and secure environment for their guests, these numbers do remind us that even the most enchanting places can have their dark corners, reminding cruisers that it's always wise to stay alert and ensure that your family's fairy tale vacation remains just that. Moving down the list into some more dangerous waters, we find Princess Cruise Line. Known for its elegance and refined atmosphere, Princess might seem like the last place you'd expect to find trouble on board. However, with 4 reported incidents, half of which being fights, it's clear that no cruise line is entirely immune to people behaving badly. What's surprising here, though, is Princess's crew was involved in a significant portion of the incidents that were reported to the FBI, which raises some serious concerns about internal accountability going on with the cruise line. Next on our list is Royal Caribbean, a line known for its massive, innovative ships that literally redefined the cruise experience. The FBI reported 5 incidents this quarter on board Royal Caribbean vessels. With so much going on board these floating cities, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and forget about your safety. But these numbers show that even the biggest, most advanced ships in the world can come with their fair share of risk. Moving on, it's time to talk about some cruise lines with even more concerning numbers. I'm looking at you, Norwegian Cruise Line, which ranks surprisingly high on this list for all the wrong reasons. The FBI recorded 8 incidents on Norwegian ships in recent months, with an alarming half of them involving crew members. When the very people responsible for your safety become a potential threat, it needs to be a wake-up call that things might not be managed all that well internally. From assaults to major thefts, Norwegian's numbers indicate a growing concern that really shouldn't be ignored by the cruise line. If you're looking to book with NCL, you might want to think a bit more carefully about your decision, and especially be more careful when you're on board their ships, because these stats suggest there's more to worry about than some of the other cruise lines in the industry. And finally, we arrive at who is statistically the most dangerous cruise line in America. And without further ado, Carnival Cruise Line tops our list today with a massively disproportionate amount of crime. At a dozen recorded incidents in just the last quarter alone, the highest of any major cruise line by a lot, according to this data. With incidents ranging from a strange missing persons case to a suspicious death on board, Carnival's reputation for safety has taken a significant hit in the past quarter, and it's a stark reminder that even the most popular cruise line out there can harbor some very dark secrets on board. If you're planning to sail with Carnival, if you're planning to sail with the cruise giant Carnival, it might be wise to stay a little bit more vigilant during your upcoming travel. So there you have it, cruisers, a full ranking of the safest and least safe cruise lines according to the FBI. While cruising remains a fantastic way to see the world, these stats should serve as a reminder to you to choose your cruise line wisely. And don't let the allure of a flashy cruise ship cloud your judgment when it comes to staying safe on board. And remember, even Norwegian and Carnival, who we called the most dangerous cruise lines in America, are overall very safe when you take into account just how few incidents occurred on board these ships versus how many people sailed on board over the last several months. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up or consider subscribing to the channel for even more cruise information. And don't forget to check out the pinned video coming up here in a few seconds. That teaches you how you can cruise more often for less money. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. And until next time, we'll see ya on the Midships.